Hi guys, this is Omer, and today I am working in collaboration with AppSeed to bring to you a new tool, a CSV model tool that is a part of Django AdminLTE. And what the tool does is basically it allows you to load in CSV files and make Django models automatically without any minimal coding required. And for demonstration purposes, I'll be using this CSV file, the Titanic CSV file that's hosted on GitHub, to show you guys how you can load in the model, to load in the CSV file to create a Django model. And here I have the virtual environment loaded. I'll show you guys how you can start the virtual environment. If you're on Windows, you can create it by using virtual env and then give it a name. Once it's created, you can start the activate script from the env folder and then the scripts folder and then activate. Once that's done, you have to install the dependencies using pip install -r requirements.txt, and mine's already been installed. So once that's done, I'll show you guys what the server currently looks like, what the application is, and for that I'll run this command. So once the server starts, you'll see that's the landing page. It gives you the analytics for all of your data, and you can start the data table by going to the sidebar and then click on data tables. And currently we only have two models. It's sales and products, and we want to load in a third one for the CSV file that we have in question. So what I'll do is I'll show you how you can use the command line interface of the tool. We have to call the CSV model function using the Django entry point. And we can use the -i flag to show us information. Sorry. This flag basically gives us information about what the model can do. And as you can see, we have to use the -f flag to load in the model. And I will go and copy the link for the CSV file. We can, by the way, load both remote and local CSV files using this tool. And the tool automatically detects all fields in the CSV file and assigns them types based on what the entries are. And here it's asking us to give the model a name. I'll call it Titanic, and as you can see, it's already loaded in all of the fields and assigned it a type. The ID type is an integer, the name is a text, and so on. I'll also show you guys what the tool actually changes, and I'm using a version control system here. And as you can see, it created two files. One is the model file that I generated from the CSV file and its respective form. We will need the form to perform basic CRUD operations on the database. Furthermore, we will need to change the settings.py file to add the CSV file that we just loaded to our dynamic tables. So I'll just copy this line and add an entry for the model that we just created and its respective form in the key value pairs. Once that's done, I'll run the server again. And we'll see that we have Titanic over here. Whoops, I forgot to migrate the database, so I'll do that. And Once that's done, without any errors, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Once that's done, I can view the table after starting the server, of course. All right, should load up now. There we go. Okay, so there's a table for Titanic, but we don't see any entries, and that's because we have to load in the data from the CSV file. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so let's load the data, and we can do that using the -L flag. We're just gonna need to change. Oh, one more thing that is worth noting is that the tool generated a CSV file in the media folder right here. So there's a new CSV file in the media folder that contains all of the information from the CSV file that it read remotely. And if you want to load this data into the database, we'll have to use the -F flag to read the file, and then the -L flag to load in the entries from the data table, from the CSV file into the data table. And once that's done, you can see all the stats here. It read a total of 891 lines without any warnings. So that's a good thing. I'll run the server again to show you guys what it looks like. So the file is basically parsed and validated line by line, and the entries are checked to see if they, the entries in the table, they're checked to see if they correspond with the type that they're assigned. And as you can see here, the table is now loaded. You can change the pagination here. I'll set it to 100 items per page. And the UI, as you can see, is pretty interactive. You can hide and show features based on whatever you want. If you want a certain column to show up or hide, you can just check it over here. And you can add your custom filters as well. The dynamic table, the dynamic data table, it allows fields to be loaded automatically. And the features of the table, they're pulled from the CSV file itself. So it's dynamic in the sense that it does all of this automatically for you, and you don't have to code up much of the logic because it's already done for you. So I will add a feature here, and I'll show you how you can filter out entries in the table. For example, the survived column, the survived feature. I will set the value to 1 to see how many people actually survived. And now it's showing me values where the survived feature is set to 1. And I can add another filter here and change the sex of the person. And I'll set it to female to see if it filters the information accordingly. There we go. Now it's all females who survived. And the dynamic data table allows you to do that, but you can also use this to create your own React API, the one that allows you to provide information to your clients according to however you want. It also allows you to add entries to the database. It automatically reads all the features, and you can set the values and add the values however you like. And you can also export the CSV file once it's been altered from the dynamic data table. Okay, so that was it. That was the CSV model tool. That is a part of the Django AdminLTE, the premium version. And once again, the process is very simple. It basically allows you to load in the CSV file. Once you've loaded it, the model and its forms, they're generated, and after migrating and loading in the data, you can see all of the information on the dynamic data table. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have any feedback please feel free to share, or if you have any questions, you can contact us directly from the support page. There's a Discord server that you can join, or you can directly email us if you want. All right, thanks once again, and thanks for watching. Bye.